What's up, everybody? Let me just close the door 1 second. Alrighty then. Let's get this party started. What just happened? That is not what was supposed to happen. Alrighty. Hello, hello, Rex. Hello, Michael. Hello, Lucy. Hello, Jax. Hello, Organic Olive Oil. Hello, Mr. Nuggets. Hello, Boomerang. Hello, Amar Marie. Hello, Justin. I think I said hello to you all. Alrighty. What's going on here? There we go. Where did I get the Genshin figures? These are from AliExpress. The Raiden one is terrible. The Shenhen Ayaka one are very good. And the Nilou one is fantastic. I have gotten offers to promote these exact figures and make money off of them. But every company that wants me to promote them charges like double or triple what AliExpress does. So just go to AliExpress and enjoy. My wish history hasn't updated in a week, so I have no idea what it is. Have you ever had this issue before? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that ever. That's weird. I've been dying for your streams. I know, I've been so busy this week. Keeping up videos and then preparing for Neuvillette. Like, normally I would stream Friday and stuff. And it's, I guess I could have, but like, it's been so busy. Halloween not long. I guess I can eat my wrap while I wait. Oh, here we go. Can you test damage difference between a free-to-play weapon and Neuvillette with this SIG? You can already see. So, two things. People have already done calcs. It's about 30%. If you want to see calcs. If you want to get my... if you want my impression on how it feels, then you can watch my video. Should I pull for official? Depends. You watched? It's about a 30% difference. And, like, okay. Here. Which one? This video is without a signature. Okay. This is no signature. This is R2 prototype Amber. Yeah, 30% is wild. It's the biggest difference in the game. This is prototype Amber, this clear. And this is the team that'll make the most difference on. As it's relatively a hyper team. My facial's using stringless. Kazu's using Fab. I should have killed him right here, but I accidentally canceled the charge attack, so I had to mess around for a minute. So, yeah. And then let's see. Do we have one? And then this is signature. To be fair, I recorded this video before I was as good at playing him. So let's see if we can spot a difference. Still had to use 2 charge attacks to get him down. Put Fischl too far away. So I didn't swirl Electro here. So I put Fischl too far away. So this is more of his, carried by more of his raw damage. So like my clear was actually significantly slower when I was worse at playing him, but I used this 5-star weapon. So like does it feel like an upgrade? Yes. Is it necessary? No. It's a 30%. 24K versus 35K? Yeah. Do any rituals? No. I never do any rituals. I'm really nervous though. Okay. Okay, here's the problem. You're welcome, Cam, and I appreciate your appreciation. Here's the problem, okay? I want both weapons. So, what do I do? Which one do I want more? I guess I want Homa more. Ideally, we get early Tomb and then early Homa. If we get Homa first, then it's going to be rough. And then Neuvillette, I mean, we need Neuvillette, so this is a given. Homa is the one where we have lots of wishes. Not going to lie. All right. Should we get, you think we should get started, guys? Should we get started? Should I stop stalling? So, the problem with 4-stars here, Slackbow, that sucks, is that I already have them all C6. I mean, I guess it's free pulls, cashback system. As wow, what a did I miss the 4-star? Congrats on seeing Natal, Felipe. Both banners are tempting you, but you must resist the urge. Resist it. That was the worst 10 pull of my life. Lost my 50-50. This is 4 times in a row. Brutal. Yeah, Sing Cho, great. What I'm looking for is an off-banner 4-star. Candace or Kirara. Or just like tons of 4-stars. 2 is okay. Not great. One. Not good. Are you guaranteed? No. I'm at 0 pity, not guaranteed. I can show my pity after this, I guess. I'm eating a wrap from Tim Hortons. Oh, yeah. Did someone ask if I was free to play? Saw someone answer. Oh, simulated free to play means that I spend money to get all the characters at C0, but and sometimes they're 5-star weapon just so I can test the difference for you guys. But I so far have not invested anything into like for 5-star constellations or refinements. Yeah. If you get the dockhand, can you make a guide with Nilu Kuki Kirara? Okay, double Sing Cho. Does Neuvillette pass your statue in the background test? He's probably the closest man. If we get a really epic figure of him, has potential. Did I see Faridah's kit? Yeah, I did. I'm forbidden to talk about it, though. Forbidden. Jamie made a really good guide on the dockhand. I don't think a whole video testing a weapon. That's off banner, but still a C6. Oh, is that early? That's not early. It's been a while. Okay. Yeah, Jeff talked about it, but he also got his Neuvillette video strike down by the gods, by Celestia themselves. Don't shut me down, Paimon. Please have mercy. Neuvillette. There he is. We don't lose. We do not lose. We don't. We don't lose. For anyone who doesn't know the story, this is like my 19th or 20th 50-50 win. Like, it's absurd. It's absolutely absurd how many 50-50s I've won. It's absolutely ridiculous. He really has an Archon splash art, eh? Like what a splash art. He really has an Archon splash art. Like, okay. For each character, did I win my 50-50? Klee, yes. Tartaglia, yes. Zhongli, yes. Ganyu, yes. Hu Tao, yes. Eula, no, but I got her early, so yes. Kazuha, yes. Ayaka, yes. Yoimiya, yes. Raiden, it was guaranteed, but from an early gene, so kind of yes. Kokomi, yes. Oh, wait. No, but I got her in the next pull right after my gene, so yes. Shenhe, yes. Yaimiko, yes, and I got her early. Ayato, yes. Yelan, yes. Nilu, no. I lost her fair and square to Tainari, full pity. Sino, Zhongli, the first time I did lose my 50-50 to him, so no. So that's 1, 2, and then Sino, I got him on guaranteed. Wanderer, yes. Alhaitham, yes. Dea, yes. Baiju, yes. Linny, yes. Neuvillette, yes. So I've lost 2 50-50s without 2 50-50s that didn't have an early as well. Cap? It's not cap. That's actually what happened to me. And I've only been a streamer. Almost all of them were off stream. I only started streaming for Dea. Was the first one. All the other ones were on my own. Yeah. Some accounts have a higher chance of winning than other ones. I honestly agree. Can you show your standard con? Yeah. I activated some 5-star cons for standard banners. Like I activated Yelan before I started because I got her C1 early. But it's fine because I just don't use it for testing. Kainari is C0. Chi-Chi is C1, but it doesn't matter. Dea C0. Diluc C0. Kaching is C1, but it doesn't matter. Jean is C4, but I haven't activated past C2 because I wouldn't have activated. I got the other ones before I started my channel, so I didn't care to not activate them, but now I don't activate them anymore. Just got into the pulling start. Yeah, we won our 50-50 again. We don't lose, boys. We just win. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. Are you going to get Venti? Absolutely. Oh, I don't even have any of this. Okay. It's not my fault. Okay. Staff of Homa. Here we go. Early. Is Neuvillette C1 or weapon worth? If you're going to run him with Zhongli anyways, then the weapon is way better. Yeah, like if you're going to run him with... I think his C1 might have more value when the Archon... When the Archon comes out, when Farina comes out, I think C1 might have more value. Because it also gives you an extra stack, even if you're playing... without, but I think the weapon is better. Isn't Tome better to mark? Why? Is new from your 50-50 or guaranteed? It was 50-50. Oh, hey, we got Doc Hand's assistant. Oh, that's great. That's nice. Neuvillette with Coco for more HP changing. You don't need more HP changing because he already heals himself and he already takes his own HP, so there's no need for more HP changing. You really don't need any healing. Oh, and this one. Ew, it's so goddamn ugly. Holy. Oh, Farina with Coco for more HP changing. Yeah. That's someone else. Yeah, Farina with Coco could be good. It really depends, because Farina can... I was just gonna leak her kit. You guys are baiting me. It could be good. It might also be redundant. It's hard to say yet. Who is Dockhand's assistant good for? Ew. Gross. Portable power style. It's super funny name, though. Another Fab Lance. I would normally be happy about this, but I just have too many. You're welcome, Buffalo Akitato. I'm glad it helped. How are the pulls going? I'm really nervous for the weapon banner. I feel like I'm doing something irresponsible for my family's future on the weapon banner. Give it to me early. You don't mind new, but you really want Ayato for Raiden. Should you wish 2030 on the banner for them? You got Singcho but no official? I wouldn't. Unless there's a team that you really want to build official. Like, it depends on the teams you're building. Aha. Imagine putting this thing on your Nilou. I mean, the thing is, it depends on your risk tolerance, right? You can have your cake and eat it too if you put 20 or 30. And if you put 20 or 30, you can have your cake and eat it too if you don't lose. You don't have to spend Star Glitter, because if you spend Star Glitter, it's technically a waste. You can get it for free if you wish. So it really depends on your risk tolerance. Jeff talked about it on his video. Yeah, I know. The thing you have to remember is that Jeff also got his... Yeah, Jeff also got his Neuvillette video taken down. So I'm just like, who might be good teammates for a theoretical Farina team? I'm like draining my entire life savings on this banner. Am I really doing the right thing? Do I really need this weapon? You're in too deep? I could save the pity for like... I could save the pity for like Coloran's weapon. Theoretical teams for Farina. Like anything that you use Sanctuary Alon in right now, that ideally if there's also a healer on the team would help. But we're not really sure yet. We really need to see... What am I trying to say? We really need to see her ICD and stuff like that to know for sure. If you're doubting, best to save Primos? Yeah, probably. Ah. Do you need the tome in case you miss? Yeah, ideally I would get both, but... Sync show off. I swear this always happens to streamers. Yeah, I would like the tome because it's a pretty good generalist 5-star weapon. It'd be good. Like, it's not like it's incredible for Yai and Wanderer, but it's pretty good, especially if you do use them with Farina. Have you epitomized her already? Yeah. Like, I could just call it here, you know? I could just call it here, put Nilu on dock hands. Get Farina's weapon. You know? Can you imagine running this? I guess it looks kind of cool. It's kind of weird, though. It looks kind of okay. It looks like she left her hometown and now she's like rugged and badass. The pity resets, it doesn't carry over. That's not true. Just the epitomized path resets. The weapon pity does reset. Or it doesn't reset. Skyward Blade. Yeah. My weapon banner luck is not good. I never win the weapon banner. I always lose the weapon banner and I always win the character banner. That's just how it goes. Huh. Tome will make a good video. I mean, I already tested him on Tome is the thing. Will you use the weapon or stick to the battle pass? Now that I have it, I'm gonna use it. Like I'll go between it and Amber. Time for Neuvillette? Yeah, I have Neuvillette. It's simply not worth it. The anniversary is coming. Yeah, this is the weapon banner is a place where dreams go to die. Dreams go to die. Okay. I'm gonna make myself like, okay, first of all, it looks absolutely incredible on him. If he was like my favorite character, I would get his weapon, no question. The problem is he's not my favorite character. I don't think I have even close to the stuff to. You got Neuvillette, and then I did 10 pull on Hu Tao and snagged her too. It's exciting. Like, okay. Still a really big crit damage stat stick. Give some energy recharge. Like, I usually use the Widsith, and I hate it for testing. $20? Oh my gosh. Like, am I coping, or is it... Thank you so much for the $20, Eric Jackson. Yeah, I'll am I coping, or is this like a more consistent option at least? It's 88 crit damage, some energy recharge. The charge attack damage is not helpful. Yeah, signature is more universal? Not really. There isn't a universal catalyst right now. Do you have Wander? It's good for him too. Yeah, I do have Wander. It's so painful, man. Early. They just have no respect. No respect at all. After all that I did for you. Oops, I forgot to get that first. If you didn't have a 5-star catalyst, it's a good addition for you. Yeah. Wild. Well, that's where we're at right now. Oh, we got the reset, hey? I see. Should I go for Nuvi or Hu Tao? I guess Hu Tao if you have enough. Hu Tao if you have enough characters already. Or enough Hydro characters already, and then if not, you can go for Neuvillette. Because he's like a good Hydro. He's a good Hydro option. Interesting. Enhance prototype Rancor to level 20. And I haven't done this. Interesting. I'm not asking for donations, but any donations that come will go to the weapon banner. Once we get, that was $20. So once we get, so I'll whatever donations and Patreons I get, we'll move it up, and they'll go here. How generous? I'm not being generous. Okay. So, what pity? We're pretty far. What would be a greater DPS increase? C1 or Homa? Does depend a little bit. If you play Hu Tao really, really well, then Homa. If the better your artifacts are, the more... Because with Homa, you can still dash cancel at C0 and just kill your enemies so fast that you don't run out of stamina. So Homa is better, but if you play really, really well. But if you don't have C6 Sing Cho, then go for C1. And I also wouldn't go for this unless you also want the catalyst. Like, I'm okay with the catalyst because I can use it. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. It's more responsible for me to get the catalyst because I need a 5-star catalyst for Wanderer, right? Like, my Wanderer is coping with the Widsith and it's cringe. And wow, it looks really good on him. Wow. And he needs a 5-star catalyst and he uses charge attacks and the energy is not bad. So, like, yeah. Copium? How so? How is it copium? I for pole arms, I have the Jadewing Spear. I have the Jadewing Spear. I have Deathmatch. I have Engulfing. Like, I have nothing for catalysts. How is it coping? Look. How is it coping? This is a better addition to my account. Why do you have exclamation mark on Sings? Because I haven't activated their constellations. So I can keep testing their free-to-play level. What's Neuvillette's best 4-star? Prototype Ember. You can check out my guide. It's really good. It's linked in the pinned comment. For the Homa Fund? Oh, thank you very much. Any 5-star catalyst is better than the 4-star? Not for Neuvillette. For Neuvillette, you actually want to go to Prototype Amber. The 5-star catalysts are not good for him. Can I have a link to your Discord? It should be in the description. Does the low base attack weapon affect Wanderer? I mean, yes, but I use him with Bennett, so not really. Like, Bennett more than compensates. And it's still a higher base attack than all my 4-stars. Yeah, don't refine Homa. Okay, guys. We're gonna we're at $30. When we get to 40, I'll buy this and I'll do more wishes. No individual pressure. If, you know, if I was out there, I wouldn't be giving me any money. So I'm not asking for money. I'm just letting you know the outcome of more donations. just get the 50 pack for double Genesis. They all give you double Genesis, don't they? I'll be getting them all eventually. That's just the reality of the situation. Should I go for Hu Tao C1 or her weapon? You can watch my Hu Tao video. I talk about it a lot. The link is not clickable. You can try it from my videos. Does Dano work as interruption resistance for Neuvillette? Is it a damage decrease? It's a damage decrease versus Zhongli, but it's not that bad. Like, I use Layla, and it's not that bad. Like, obviously, if you have Layla's C4 is also going to be better because she gives some buffing, whereas Diona's EM buff doesn't do anything for him. But it's not that bad. I didn't test Diona specifically just because, like, my Layla isn't even C4. And so although, like, Layla is better because the stronger shield is more important than any healing, because you don't need any healing because he heals himself. So it's really just the long-lasting interruption resistance you want. So, yeah. Yeah. Is this PS5 or Xbox controller? It's the fancy Xbox Elite controller. So, yes, the Xbox Elite controller. So there's paddles on the back, and I use the paddles for switching characters, so I don't have to ever take my fingers off the trigger. Are you versed in transformative, multiplicative, and additive damage? I think so. Do you think Neuvillette will be meta defining for 4.4 like Alhaitham was for 3.0, where ultimately be a good yet skippable character? Well, Alhaitham is also a good but skippable character. And I have a video coming out on that tomorrow. He does remind me a lot of Alhaitham. Yeah, this controller is legit. Like, the paddles on the back are so critical for switching characters without taking hands off. Like, it's unbelievably good. I'd pull you out, but I'm on mobile. I don't think it's mobile itself that's bad. It's the quality of your phone. Like, I had a really good iPhone, and I never had issues with Hu Tao, ever. I should kill the other guy first, so that he doesn't go invisible. Cringe. This guy's so cringe. Okay. Layla C5, she's good, but I think a 12-second shield is not good enough for Wanderer. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. What's your ER on your Yelan? I think she's... I think I have her on the wrong build. I think I have her on... Yeah, I accidentally have her on energy recharge stands instead of the HP one. That's funny. And then she's running Fav. So it was insane. Is Neuvillette good if I have Nahida and Kuki already? I mean, yeah. If you're not sure on him, you can check out my video. I go through all the combos, the potential teammates. There are 25 teams. Yeah, I do think the Archon is going to be better than Neuvillette is the thing, and they're both Hydro, so like, but you probably use them together. So. How'd your land on Fav damage deal the same how'd your land on Fav deal the same damage as my Aqua? I don't know. Do you think it's trolling to play Raiden as Hyperbloom driver when I have C6, Sire, and the ability to play Raiden Hyper and Kuki to replace? I think it's blasphemous, but it's probably optimal. It's like if you don't need Raiden for her on-fielding, then like she's a little bit better than Kuki. If you don't need the defensive utility, if you do need the defensive utility, or if you do need a second carry, then you should run Raiden Hyper, I guess. You should only run Raiden on a field if you like her. Where's my Wander? There he is. Favorite Archon story so far? Second half of the well, I love the Sub-Zero's festival, and then I love the whole, and then I love the Sub-Zero's festival. I love the whole what am I trying to say? I love the whole Dendro Archon quest, to be honest. The first part before the Sub-Zero's festival I hated, but the Sub-Zero's festival itself was great. And then after that, what am I trying to say? Yeah, the first part of the Dendro quest was bad, and then as soon as the Sub-Zero's festival started, it was great on all the way until the end. I loved the first half of the Fontaine Archon quest, and I felt the second half was just a little bit slow in the middle, but still got really good towards the end. So overall, it's possible that I liked the Fontaine one the best, but I'm withholding judgment until I do the rest. Does it give haptic? I'm assuming you're talking about the controller, and the answer is yes, and it's very satisfying. What weapon best competes with Homa for Hu Tao? R5 Dragon's Bane. I think Staff of Scarlet Sands is the closest, and then Dragon's Bane, yeah. And actually, Staff of Scarlet Sands and R5 Battle of the Fjords, and then Dragon's Bane is really close. Like, that's so much crit damage. %82 crit rate, 220 crit damage, good on deathmatch. Hu Tao with 2600 HP. What's your EM? Is Dragon's Bane better than deathmatch? Ah, they're pretty close. Hey, welcome to Buy Me Candy, Marshmallow. Thanks for buying me candy. I think that one's like $2 or something, so I'll add that to the total. We need 8. We had 10. We're at 32, I think. I think it's like 32.50. So we need another 7.50, and then we buy the 40 pack for Homa. Do you have FPS unlocker on? No, I thought that was not allowed. 215 EM? Yeah, those stats sound pretty good. It's hard for me to say whether it's like good, decent, or great, but it's somewhere in between decent and great. It's hard for me to state just by looking at it. I don't know the calcs in and out. Okay. Why does this weapon look so nice on him? Why is this like the nicest looking weapon in the game? That's what I'm wondering.
かつて天空には栄光の王国があった。国王は王位継承者第1位に暗黒の国へと行き、創世の真珠を探すよう命じた。こうしてかの者は真珠を探す旅に出た。
Hello there, been watching many of your videos in the past 2 weeks. A new fan. Thank you, thank you. What free-to-play bow do you think is better for a child in a Toma Firebomb team? Hama Yumi and King Swire. I think since I'm assuming the Firebomb you mean Burgeon, right? So you're taking damage, so I think the King Squire should be better. Or wait, I would do the Fontaine Craftable, the Song of Stillness, right? I think the Song of Stillness should be the best. The Fontaine. Am I wrong, chat? C1 Eula Battle Pass Claymore and I can't even get more than 300k with her best team on 200 ping. Ouch. Who can use Neuvillette's weapon besides Wander? Just got instead of Homa. Well, I guess. I mean, Lisa? Yeah, kind of. Like, use it, or like, is it better than Widsith? I'm probably gonna use it over Widsith because Widsith is cringe. I'm gonna test it. Klee can use it. Yep. Do you think Neuvillette is whale bait or actually free to play friendly? Like, I think he's both. I think he's free to play friendly, and then he baits you into spending money on him. Or, yeah. Stat stick over RNG. Yeah, the reason why especially is because I do so much testing, and it's really annoying to have my testing screwed up by Widsith RNG. Like, I wish I never leveled this weapon up. I hate it so much. Like, think about it. You only have the, like, yes, these, like, the uptime is atrocious. Exactly. Look at these stats. Attack is increased by 120%. It's only every 30 seconds you get a 10-second buff. So a third of the time, and you only get it when you take the field. So probably closer to a quarter of the time do you actually get one of these buffs. So if we actually, you know, reduce that buff time, 96 divided by 4 is only a 24% damage bonus. So at that point, like, I'm actually better off using this for the higher crit damage. Is it cope? Maybe. But also no, because resetting Widsith is cringe. It's so cringe. I would also like to say, Marshmallow, Avir, since you became the member, it's way easier to see your messages. So I can see why YouTube does that. They highlight the messages of the people that are members. That makes sense to me. Widsith is only good if targets die in rotation. Yeah, in one rotation. Yeah. Okay. This guy's cool. You know what I really like? My favorite part about the media account is I don't have to rush to level up Neuvillette so I can test him. I've already tested him so much. Like, I've tested him so much, you guys. Like, my entire life was playing Neuvillette for the last 2 days. It's been a wild life. Like, yesterday, I woke up, I tested Neuvillette all day, made his video, exported it, and went to bed. That's all I did all day. All the entire day. Memberships is the real pay-to-win strat? Yeah. Widsith damage and downtime gives you depression. It really does. Getting the wrong buff also gives you depression. Getting Neuvillette on his rerun, I think that's smart. I don't have Dea still. I mean, she's not that old. How do you test him? Media server, yeah. Between King Squire and Hamayumi, which would be better in Burgeon? I don't run a healer in the team. So Song of Stillness is not a good option. I see. Do you consider Neuvillette fun? Yeah, I do. Hamayumi or King Squire. I mean, I hate Hamayumi because you can't use your burst, right? Accidentally switch your Widsith character and can't use the buff. Oh, so true. Crimson Witch or Shim better for C1 Hu Tao? I think Shimanao is a little bit better, but I wouldn't farm for it specifically. Who are you thinking will be the best team comps for Neuvillette, why don't you watch my video pinned, which is the 25 teams that I tested with them for the last 100 hours. After testing Neuvillette, which one would you recommend more? If I were to play Neuvillette in the Abyss, I mean, it depends on the Abyss, but I really liked, wait, not this. I actually really like this. I actually really like this, surprisingly. It seems kind of weird, but you get Hyperblooms, and you also get AoE, and you get Hydro Reduction. Yeah, it's EM Raiden. No, I didn't share a link to the doc, no. It's just a list of teams. Whale team. Yeah, I mean, you can do this. I don't know if that makes you feel better. I also really liked... I mean, I really... If you want something a bit more free-to-play friendly, I really like this. Like, I really like this. Level 80 Baiju is blasphemy? No, it's smart. Freeze Neuvillette? I don't like it. I don't know if Kazuo or Baiju. Well, how about this? Doesn't Baiju have 2 week of application? It's weak application, but it's compensated by the fact that you get Kazua's reduction. You get VV Shred. Right? Obviously, this would be best. But the issue with this is you have no resistance to interruption. So it's kind of like a compromise, and a really strong one at that. But I did like this. I like this. This was good too. You get to play Raiden, your favorite. I hate that it uses Raiden. You don't think Nahida Hyperbloom can work well with Neuvillette? She'll apply too much Dendro. I don't think you can keep up. It works great. Works great. Works fantastic. Without Kazuha? Yeah, without Kazuha you can use Sucrose. It's good. It's good too. I don't like Sucrose, but it's good. There's videos of me clearing with it in the video. That is a good video. Like I crushed it with that video. Like I don't, you know, not to toot my own horn, but like I made the best goddamn Neuvillette video on YouTube. Like that's a good video. Without Zhongli, you can use Layla. Does C6 Fischl proc the additional attack? No. But Beto... Beto's good when the enemies aren't too aggressive. Or they're not like bosses with huge AoE. Thank you for answering my bow question. I appreciate your videos. You're welcome. Is Lost Purny good on the Judge Man? I would just go for Prototype Amber. I think they're pretty close. Watch the Genshin Scientist's video. He does a weapon ranking. Child Bennett Chengling, who do you use as the last champ? No Sucrose or Venti or Kazuha. Only items I have are Sayu. Zhongli. I don't know. Like not having grouping is just rough for that team. So just like use whoever you want in the meantime, and then get Kazo or Sucrose when they come back. Venti plus Ganyuf of Neuvillette. It's probably fine. That's probably fine as long as Venti works. Did you try Petra Zhongli? I don't have Petra, no. I'm sure it would be good though. Hutao Mobile is one-handed right-handed jump cancel is torture. I don't mind it that much, but I definitely appreciate that people don't. Do you think the Battle Pass Catalyst is good? At R1, it's like about the same as Amber, and then at R5, it's pretty close to a signature. Is R5 Battle Pass on par with his BS? It's not on par, but it's close. Especially since it doesn't give the energy. Viridescent Hunt Boda group enemies. Nice. Yeah, Viridescent Hunt is great on Child. What am I doing here? This is a lot of talking. Who do you think will be the strongest character to come out of 4.0? Chlorand, obviously. Better than the Archon, easy. Way better than the Archon, even. How do I, Which one's the Archon quest? This is the Archon quest. Okay. Let's change this to English so we can understand what they're saying. Good morning. Name I can't pronounce. Is Neuvillette required to make Farina good? No shot. Can you be my dad? Sure. Isn't Arlecchino number 10th? Don't remember.
Yep, there's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person.
Probably Farina will be strongest and most sought after. Yeah, right behind Chlorand.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without Silver standing guard, we can just completely relax.
Okay, here's the thing, you guys. I'm really depressed. I'm depressed because Raiden is the best, is one of the top characters in the game because she's a skill bot. And it's really, really bothering me a lot. And if Chlorand comes out and she is better than Raiden as an on-fielder, then I'll be happy. I'll be happy. My depression will be cured. But if she's not, then I'll remain depressed. And that's my story.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then.
Bye, Peyton Sharp. Take care.
Oh, come on. This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual... Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Do you think the Archon will work in mono hydro teams?
Get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Yeah. Definitely. Chlorand's sword? Yeah. Yeah, Marshmallow. If Chlorand's a Hyperbloom bot, wow.
Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary. Oh, it's actually pretty good.
How's exploration with Hu Tao? Not that great. Not with C0, because you're kind of dashing around all the time. I like Yoimiya way better.
No, Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
It's also annoying that she, like, keeps losing HP in the overworld. Like, when you're just exploring and playing, like, it's super annoying. Torn between Hu Tao and Neuvillette.
Huh?
They're both really strong.
Paimon doesn't
Do you,
recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to get
what's your,
trouble, are
like,
you?
what's your, like, criteria? Like, what are you looking for? Have to go? Alright, no problem. Take care, Marshmallow.
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Looks like I found the place. Good thing I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
Yeah, that'd be sick if Cloran was like Child. I have Ylan and Sing Chill already, so Hyperbloom isn't an option for Neuvillette. Do you want more of a single target team or more of an AoE team? If you want more of an AoE team, then like more of an AoE character, then Hu Tao is, or AoE is like Neuvillette's gonna be better, and more single target Hu Tao's gonna be better.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais
You could try the
Mermonia.
trials a ton and
Monsieur
see which one
Neuvillette
is
wishes
more
to
fun.
see you. It seems he has something important to discuss in person.
Neuvillette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Neuvillette in person.
The character trials they're usually kind of poorly built. They do kill the enemies. If you're interested in strength, I think both of them are pretty close. Neuvillette might even be better, but maybe not.
If
It's hard
you
to say.
So, but Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, Neuvillette is nice that he can heal himself. That prevents him from getting too low.
Now that
Well,
I've
Hu
delivered
Tao
the
can heal
message,
herself too, but he generally plays at like 60, 70%. Did I miss the polls? Yeah, you can rewind and watch if you want. And then you can come back live for chat. I'll be playing for a while.
Thanks! We haven't left the room for a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
Yeah, this is the new Archon quest. Wait. Interesting. Neuvillette probably does better with low investment. If you're using with Hyperbloom, yes, for sure. I have a solid team for Hu Tao and want to build a team for the second half around a Dendro element. Maybe Aggravate team. Does Neuvillette work with Coswell? Yeah. Check out my team building guide. It's linked. Is this out for everyone? It sure is. I mean, you can use Raiden for aggravate. Raiden aggravate's not is like at least as good as Kaching, I think. Did this stream F for anyone else? Haven't heard it from anyone else. Well, I did get wired internet, but I will be getting even better internet soon. Not exactly sure when. Hopefully soon. Wow, that was quite the quest. That's weird. It's working good now. I'm glad. Oh, this is the wrong guy. You lost thrice before getting Homa for Hutao. Well, you can't lose 3 times. You can only use twice. You can only lose twice. So, what if I got another copy of the book? Like, can you imagine? What would I even do with that?
Neuvillette! We're here! Did you want to see us about something? Huh? Why were you just sitting?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourself.
Trying to pull on the weapon banner makes me sick to my stomach. Me too. I can't stop thinking about it.
The situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Is the knave? Yeah, that's the... Oh.
I heard that she was originally from
yes,
Fontaine,
this one.
but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this...
The video title is too relatable. Yeah.
I sincerely
too.
advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This
Interesting.
does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put...
Neuvillette's
pressure
weapon
on
is going to be
us.
good on Yanfei. That makes sense.
I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation.
This should be her best in
and have
slot,
a
actually.
preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No,
we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
I'm excited for Farina. I like her design a lot.
Diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly. It is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
Go for 50. Go for Neuvillette or save my wishes to guarantee Farina? I would save for Farina just in case. At least wait a bit longer until we know exactly how good she's going to be.
Analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have
C2 Farina?
information prepared,
I'm sure it's going to be cracked. All the other Archon C2s are crazy.
Relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time.
Seems like she's kind of like hiding something from him.
Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
Oh, she's already agreed to it, hasn't she?
No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all.
Look at her move.
Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Yeah, I don't have Homa yet. If we got another if we get another $7.50 in donation, then I will be doing another. I think we'll get to another pity. I think. That's funny.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
She's hot.
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Oh my god. She's so sick, dude. Oh my god. What's your most fun Yolan team? For me, it's Raiden, Yolan, Bennett, Kazuha. It's so good. Dude, she's so sick. I love her hair. Like the wing right here. Oh my gosh, it's so sick.
Lady Farina?
And the X's and her outfit and her voice. Oh yeah, she was the 4th? That's so high. She's so strong. Oh, she better be good. I want her to be OP. She needs to be OP.
Yes, that's right. Just like you said.
The 4th is really high.
I should thank you for providing the pastries. They look
And she can cook?
delightful.
Oh my gosh.
To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Think she'll be a weekly boss? Eventually, yeah.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand.
That if Capitano is 10th, that makes me feel like he won't be playable.
Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one.
I think she turns into like a raven. I'm getting like big raven vibes from her. Like she'll turn into a big black evil raven. That's what I think.
You have come regarding a matter of child, correct?
Foaming at the mouth?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Iudex Neuvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip.
Alakino is supposed to use sword, but Mihoyo changed it to polearm? I don't think we know either of those things yet.
As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney,
Her black hands are like, wow.
To Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine.
We don't know
and
Arlecchino's
resolve what
weapon
has
yet.
happened to him
We don't
today.
even have reliable dreams on it either.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial.
There's no reliable
Since the verdict
dreams
has
on
already
the.
been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice.
That doesn't necessarily mean she respects either of them. I think she would look best as. I think a polearm. I think she would look best as a polearm. That's what I think.
Okay, why don't we back up a step?
Those eyes look nice.
You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse.
I think she's gonna be a 5-star, either Bennett or Sengling.
However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So what you wanted to see us about before.
So did Child escape? Did I miss something?
Yes. I would like you to go to the Fortress of Meropide and investigate Child's
okay.
disappearance.
All right.
This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being.
When are you summoning? I already wished for Neuvillette. You can rewind if you want. I also wished for the weapons. I lost my first... I lost to the Catalyst, the book. And then as soon as I get $7.50, another donation, then I'll buy a $40 pack and we'll probably get to Pity.
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Or a Patreon. I'll check and see if I've got any Patreons just to see. Oh. I did get a Patreon. Okay. As soon as this is over, we'll get the 40 pack.
With Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the Fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely.
Pulling, transforming into Fire Scythe would be so cool. It would be. That sounds amazing.
It has always existed as an autonomous entity.
That sounds
Early
amazing.
in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The Fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but
You can only lose to standard 5-star weapons once, right? Yeah, that's right.
All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you...
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal? You two have my sincere thanks.
He's got a great
This
voice.
matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation.
What's your favorite element? I'm a pyro simp, even though Dendro has a high scaling. I mean, I'm an electro simp apparently.
We will rendezvous
I don't have a choice in the matter. Florand and Raiden.
Once you've prepared yourselves, I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Kooky.
Prepared ourselves?
Yai.
Is there something we need to prepare?
But mostly Florand and Raiden.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even on second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you
Oh,
are
Paimon.
sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the...
Now that's
Excellent.
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
Thanks. Okay. So we're getting the $40 pack. Disappointed for Inner Dreams? No. She looks good. Impossible to say how good, but she does look good. But disappointed in the lack of potential, arguable lack of creativity? Maybe. It's kind of weird how it's like basically so similar to Yelan Sing Cho. Oh, there it is. Please. Please, please be Homa. Please be Homa. Please be Homa. If it's another book, I swear. Oh. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Wanderer weapon. It's like... I just can't... I can't get you a break on the weapon banner, man. I just can't. Every time, it's hard pity both times. Every time. This happened to me on Raiden's banner and on the Linny banner. Are you trying to deck out your Hu Tao? Yeah, so I'm wishing so this is not like for me personally, really. It's mostly like to test, right? I want to be able to test 5-star weapons so I can give like my subjective opinion as to whether or not they're worth it. Right? That's the idea. If this was my account, I wouldn't go for I would go for C1 Hu Tao before I would go for Homa, I think. I would go for both. If it was like just my account, I wouldn't be getting Neuvillette at all. I wouldn't get Neuvillette. I wouldn't be getting most of the characters I have. I would get C2 Raiden, C1 R1 Homa. Your primos are at 0 and your kidneys are at 2. The path is clearer. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna space it out because it's painful. Like, I'm not a rich boy yet. You like Neuvillette? You don't like Neuvillette? No, I like Neuvillette, but he's an on-fielder, right? You only have so many... You only have so many choices for an on-fielder, and I already have so many on-fielders. I already have Yoimiya, I already have Raiden, I already have Ayaka, I already have Sino, I already have Nilou, not really an on-fielder, I already have Hu Tao. Like, how many on-fielders do I need? Like how many on-fielders do I need? And plus you have to look at on-fielders the most. So I want to have on-fielders that I enjoy looking at. So I want them to be women, right? Because I enjoy that better. Except for Sino. I really like Sino. I think I like that it turns into the wolf thing. I really like that. Neuvillette is close though. He's close. Now that I have his weapon, I'm honest. I'm more excited to actually build him. I can't believe I got this. Because the weapon really is a significant difference for him. So I'm happy about that. It's also maybe the coolest weapon in the game. The Fontaine weapons, when they're held by Fontaine characters and they get their Uja Numa thing, is like incredible. Anyone know if the Skyward Atlas, or if I guess I can use the Skyward Atlas for Yai. Do you think the Skyward Atlas will be better for Yai on a Raiden team than Neuvillette's weapon? Do you think it's better than this? I don't know if it's better. That's a lot of crit damage. This is attack and 12% elemental damage bonus. Huh. What's a good weapon for Hu Tao? You can watch my Hu Tao guide. I go over it all. Dragon's Bane, Deathmatch. Sorry, I wouldn't go for Deathmatch. Battle of the Fjords.
have that and that. Oh, and one of those two.
Is Dragon's Banner 5 close to Homa? It's about 15%. 15 to 22%, depending. The game knows you lack 5-star catalyst. Honestly, now I don't have to go for now I don't have to go for the next weapon banner. Right? Because I have these two, I can get away without getting a weapon for a 5-star weapon for Risley. I can just use one of these two.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived.
Elegy? Yeah, Elegy's amazing, but
breaking any strange laws here.
now I have 2 5-star catalysts, so I don't really want to go for it.
About to willingly send ourselves off to the fortress of Mirapede. Maybe this is what they call fate. Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly once we get there. Paimon doesn't want to stay in prison too long.
Oh, what is that I hear?
I love Charlotte.
Is it
She's
the
so
case of
cute.
a breaking story?
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case.
Caesar, Hu Tao, or Caesar Neuvillette if I have a built double Hydro Kuki Naida Hyperbloom team. The nice thing is, if you get Hu Tao, you can take Xingqiu out of the team and the other team will be fine. And if you get Neuvillette, he can be in the Hyperbloom team. So hear me out. You get both. Neuvillette goes in the Hyperbloom team and double Hydra goes with Hu Tao. Problem solved. Agree?
Calm down, calm down. This is nothing.
Either option is good, Krupp. You really like neither one is
As long as you
like
can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
I would go for Neuvillette if you want more of an AoE team, and like if you have Kazuha, you can do Neuvillette, Kazuha, official, Zhongli, or whatever, one of those types of teams, and then that's a more AoE team. Or you can, I don't know, there's lots of stuff you could do. It's both give you good options.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Mirapede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
Is the Venti, Zhao, Jean, and Farazan Benny team free-to-play friendly? I don't think, no, I don't think Zhao is free-to-play friendly at all. Zhao wants C6 Farazan and a 5-star weapon. Yikes.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to...
Not to say it's achievable. Not to say it's not achievable for free-to-play, but it's definitely not easy.
Oh no! Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But
Best
now
I
that
can do
think
is white
about it, I
tassel?
suppose
Yikes.
That's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Mirapede, would you be willing to...
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any time.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the warden of the fortress. He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds
I sure
really
hope
cool,
she's with
huh?
Farina so I can
Only
get
those
copies
who
of
have
her.
made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare.
Most cracked white tassel Hu Tao. Nice.
On top of that, the Fortress of Mirapede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him,
You make it sound easy, but...
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
She buys one meal and expects us to give her the story of a lifetime.
We'll do it.
And she just
Then it's
agrees,
settled.
alright.
The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh my goodness. Hilarious.
Oh, Paimon's so full. What?
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
Wait. Hana just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Take it easy.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with it.
Those of you who stuck with us till the end, it's not the end. But whale sounds. I wish I could speak whale. Okay. Early. All we can hope for is a bit early. But it looks like they're not even going to give us that. I mean, I'll take more dock hands, I guess. Oops. Single pull. Oh my god, lol. Early. Homa. Hard pity. All the way to hard pity. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. There it is. If I get a double, I don't know what to say. But it's not going to be a double. It's just, yeah, there it is. I've always wanted this. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've always wanted this weapon really badly. It's the coolest weapon in the game. There's just no doubt about it. Apple juice, by the way. Quite a bit of pity. Okay, we got it. It was an impact on wallet, not gonna lie. My wife's gonna see the credit card bill. Alright, Hu Tao. My very first 5-star. She's my very first limited 5-star. It feels really good to finally get her weapon, not gonna lie. It's such a gorgeous weapon. I think pulling weapons for drip is the best reason to get weapons, I'm not gonna lie. All right. Get Neuvillette. I mean, I have him. And I have his weapon. All right. I feel good now.
Come up with some for you?
You had to get it if you had 2 fate points. Yeah, high flip. You missed my amazing character luck and my continuation of amazing character luck and terrible weapon banner luck. I got that, and finally I got Staff of Homa. Can you showcase Neuvillette? Check the pinned comment. It's I spent 9 hours reviewing Neuvillette, and my thoughts are all there.
Alright, Neuvillette, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
Finally have a spear. I mean, I have other spears. I have Jadewing spear, engulfing lightning. You
You've
know.
come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus.
But yes, I finally have catalysts, and I finally have Staff of Homa.
Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Ooh, that's cool.
Go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths.
Yeah, it's the
Fortress of
Archon quest.
Meripede is
No worries.
naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals.
Yeah, I get that people don't want to be spoiled. It's totally fine.
But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
Should I make myself a bit smaller so you can see it better? Thanks, Flo. No worries.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
Is it 28k primos to guarantee a banner 5-star? Yeah, pretty much. Like 27. Maybe like realistically it's a bit less, but pretty much, yeah. It's a lot.
The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede.
2 a.m. Gotta
It
work
does not
tomorrow.
mean
Sounds
he
good.
is
Day
not
there. Have a good
privy
night.
to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline.
I'm here, Monsieur Neuvillette. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
Ah? That's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool that that tells you that that's going to happen. It's a really nifty thing. Yeah, that is new. I'm just going to make this full screen so that I can see it better. I'm still going to be able to see you guys. It was like telling you that if you continue, you're going to have one of those characters occupied in another quest errors if you try and go back to another quest. So it's really neat that they would that they tell you that you're going to get that up front. Do you get 1,600 promos for login? Not yet. I don't know when that is exactly. Why are the frames like not that good? That should fix it. Yeah, there we go. Wait. I don't know. Still doesn't feel quite 60 FPS, but that's okay. When is the anniversary? I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. Second half makes sense. Yeah, I just don't know. This is so BioShock, you guys. I'm so excited. I love BioShock.
This is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
This is so. Have you guys played BioShock? It's.
To be taking this
This is
well.
just like a BioShock
It's rare to
elevator.
see convicts in such a good mood.
Like it's basically ripped right from it. Very sick. This might be the coolest area yet. BioShock's my favorite game. It's one of mine too. It's so good. I haven't played Infinite yet though. One day on stream. One day. One day.
Oh, it's you, Madeline.
The anniversary is tomorrow.
What makes you
Exciting.
Make the trip down here today.
Monsieur Neuvillette personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Is it worth wishing on Hu Tao banner when I'm still missing some 4 stars and a lot of cons overall? And I have Fischl and Sanctuary at C6? If you want Hu Tao, then it's worth it.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows? It might help your professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable.
Very relatable
How can
stuff
I
here.
smile with such a toxic work environment? And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted.
I relate to
enjoyment
her.
from
I
the
relate
day.
to that thought process.
Oh, she's got a point.
Well, I finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. I'll take it from here. You head on back to that bright and sunny world above. Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Huh? Wait, you mean the cake that...
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway,
She's got such a good voice actor.
processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede.
This voice actress needs to be a playable character. She is so good.
Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mug shots with my camera.
Oh, all right.
She reminds me of April Ludgate from Parks and Recreation. It's so good. Feels a bit wasted getting a bunch of those too, but I'm failing at 50-50. I want it further and further away for the Archon Raiden. Yeah, it's so tough. Like, I don't know. You don't like. It depends. Are there other 4 stars that you're really looking for? Like, like these days with so many 4-stars, it's so hard to target 4-stars. Like I would just go for the 5-stars you want to fill out your
And we're
teams.
done.
I don't know.
Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days.
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Yeah, so like I don't have Kuki, but nothing in particular. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry too much about not getting valuable 4-stars. Like if you have Sing Cho and Fischl, like what else do you need?
The traveler.
Shanglang, Bennett, like Kuki ideally, but like what is best Neuvillette team? Watch my video. I go through all 25. I test all 25 teams and give my review on them all.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
You watch the video? What's the best? Depends. Best for what? Like, didn't see a conclusion? Like, he doesn't have like a very best team. Overall damage, like single target damage, AoE damage. The thing about damage in Genshin is you're never fighting like a static enemy, right? So you can't just like have a best team for overall damage. Like Hyperbloom for like, and it also depends on your investment level. Hyperbloom's probably the best if you don't have his weapon, and the more invested he is, it probably skews the Kazuha team ahead. Probably Kazuha Fischl Zhongli is the ceiling for AoE, and like the thing is his very best team is going to have Farina. Like, so it's almost too silly to say what the very best team is until we actually get Farina. But I think it's either the Fischl Kazuha Zhongli variation or it's the Hyperbloom variation, but there's not one single best team. Yeah. I probably should have said that exact thing in the video, but I think the video is like the most accurate representation, because it's not like one team is particularly better. It's like some of them perform very well, and then when you substitute certain characters, they start to feel worse. So, and like different teams are going to be better against different enemies, so like you can't really rank the teams. It's too hard. It's impossible. Do I Neuvillette or Risley if I plan to pull for Farina? No. Isn't there a better Hyperbloom team? So I think we should put him in other team. Is the other Hyperbloom team better? Not necessarily. Like his AoE is so good. So
why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
I don't know. Like honestly, having only two, like a day and a half, or not even like a day to test, like I haven't been able to get, like I can't say for certain that the Hyperbloom teams are worse than other Hyperbloom teams. I don't know. His personal damage is so high, and it has so much more AoE than other Hyperbloom teams. So I don't know if it's strictly worse.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Yeah, Yelan, Singcho. So if you do Yelan, Nahida, Kuki, Alhaitham, sure, that's going to be better in single target, but I probably gets outcapped in AoE.
Credit coupons?
So.
Alright.
That music is
seeing as
sick.
you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons.
Interesting.
Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem.
Hyperbloom is mostly a single target team. Did you see those clears with Neuvillette and AoE Hyperbloom?
So
It was crazy.
credit coupons are a currency that can only be used here?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the fortress of Meripede. You have to start over and earn your coupons.
This is funny. Is Neuvillette that good that he took over all the teams? Like, it's not that he's the best option for every single teams. I have a video. I have a nice video that you guys will probably like coming out tomorrow with my power ranking review on Neuvillette. It's not that he's like necessarily the ceiling for all these teams, but he has such high personal damage that he feels impactful in all the teams and makes all the teams good. So that's right. He's so flexible that just by virtue of being on the team, he makes it good. Like, actually, it's really kind of weird. I don't know any character like that. Like, because he has such high personal damage. It's not that those teams are ceiling teams, but like,
they symbolize true fairness and true justice.
Like, is it better than other Hyperbloom teams? Not necessarily. Is it better than other Kazuha teams? Not necessarily. Is it better than... Yeah, he's like on-field Yelan. Yeah, he's like Yelan, but on-field.
This is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their
Interesting.
sentence.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meripede is like. Huh.
That's cool.
I was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now.
Yeah, Yelan's an
Maybe the last
off-fielder.
chance you
Yeah.
get for a while.
So she's more valuable or more flexible.
After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops.
It's so
feeling
Bioshock,
oppressive,
dude. I love it
you
so
know?
much.
Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
So all you care about is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
All right. Gee, it's freaky. I just want to look over here first. Dude. Whoa, I can climb the window? Oh, that's sick. That's so sick. I don't know why I didn't expect that. Probably Neuvillette, Kazuha, Shangling is the best. I liked it. No, I thought I liked it. I don't know what's the best. I don't know what's the best. Only testing in one abyss is also tough, right? Because it's not, because like I could only test any conclusion I say about Neuvillette's best team is really only true in this abyss, like without being able to test him in multiple abysses. And the second half is so cringe for him that I did not want to run through the second half multiple times, because you can't do anything. You can't do anything against the Hydro guys, so it's just so cringe to get through. Like, very restrictive in the teams that he would work in. Besides Hyperbloom, I think Fischl, Kazuha, Zhongli is his other best team besides Hyperbloom. And then when Farina gets here, it'll either be Kazuha, Fischl, Farina, or Kazuha, Fischl, or Kazuha, Zhongli, Farina.
Life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad.
28% Chris chance is okay on Neuvillette with his set. It's a bit low. Like, you only get 36% crit rate, so like 26 plus 36 is still only 62.
Pets? They're very cute.
I have Yelan well built right now. Who should I pull for? Tower Neuvillette. They're both really good characters. Neuvillette has better AoE. Hutao probably has better single target. I think Neuvillette might be a little bit better, but it's really hard to say. If I don't want to build my shielder, what should I go instead of Zhongli? Fischl, Kazuha, Neuvillette. I like Layla a lot.
It looks like there are other new arrivals too.
I like Layla a lot.
Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us.
Don't say that out loud, you Dumbo.
Hey, don't scare Paimon. Oh.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
You don't want to build any shielder. Well, I think that Neuvillette kind of wants a shielder, so
anyway,
you should wait for Farina then.
So you just go on over there.
You could build Beto. I know some people really like Beto with him.
What was that all about?
I got Hu Tao in this pull. Congrats.
Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Oh, there he is.
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard.
Oh, you aim for C1? Just wait for Farina, man. Farina's going to complete that team. If you go C1 and then Farina, then that's the complete team. That's going to be his best team for sure.
You were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette.
Any team where Hu Tao goes with Deona? Yeah, you can go double Hydra Deona. Yeah, if you have C1, there's no question about it. It's going to be Fischl, Kazuha, Farina. That's his best team. For sure. It's going to be stupid. It's going to be stupid.
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine.
How good is Risley? You can watch my pre-release guide. I think he's going to be good. Decent. It's hard to say for sure. My pre-release guide, I go into it for a bit.
Means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
Hu Tao goes down. Yeah, I mean, Hu Tao, like, Deona's a good free-to-play option over Zhongli. So any of the teams that work with Zhongli, you can use Deona. C1, R1, Neuvillette plus Kazuha plus Fischl plus Farina is going to be the best team in the game in this kind of investment. Depends how good Farina is, I think. I think it has potential, especially during Fontaine, where Hydro is encouraged. Is he what a crowd catalyst that we were hoping for? That's the video, yeah. Yeah, he's a crowd catalyst. So is Charlotte.
Huh. Greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the Fortress of Meripede had been built on the coast.
I need help. What should I use? White Tassel or Blackcliff for Hu Tao because I don't have Dragon's Bane for her. Use whatever you need to complete your crit ratio. Lost Prayer. I think Lost Prayer should be decent on him, yeah. I think the only issue is that he gets a lot of crit rate, but I think it'll still work. Just have to build a lot of crit damage on your artifacts. That's any reason to pull for Tao when Neuve is in the same banner unless you really like her, I mean. I think Hu Tao is a better single target. And with C1R1, like C1R1 Hu Tao and C1R1 Neuvillette shouldn't be that different.
So this is the Duke.
Like both of them are they're pretty different. Like I think Neuvillette's strength is his crazy range. Like it's crazy. His AoE is his biggest strength.
Here was responsible for your welcome.
But Hu Tao is single target, so she's arguably ceiling for single target. Every time Fatui gets away without consequence after they're trying to destroy a nation, it's corrupt, man.
I see.
They're in bed with all the big. They're in bed with big Archon.
Just missed the best opportunity in his prison career to be promoted.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have disappointed you, Your Grace. I once hoped for a chance to do some higher level work.
Is Neuvillette laser narrow line or is that an optical illusion? It's actually bigger than you think. It has surprisingly big AoE, and it goes far, and it has a bigger width than you'd think.
Big opportunity because I couldn't see past my own nose.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. There'll be more opportunities.
With international, Hu Tao seems not that useful. I mean, again, like Hu Tao is single target, child is AoE. If anything, for speedrunning, like I don't know how Neuvillette would compare against child for speedrunning, because I don't know. I'm not really concerned with speedrunning though.
Well, I believe
Like you don't get any points for speedrunning. Hey Beto, how's it go? It's going good, how are you?
Deacon, if you would.
Wonder if Hoyle will be foolish to make Archon a Claymore user. As long as they're good, that's all I care about. I think they could. What crit ratio is recommended for Hu Tao? There's not like a recommended crit ratio. You want to have enough EM, enough HP, and enough crit. Like there's not really a recommended one. And it depends on what weapon you have as well.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities.
How's this team?
of the Fortress
Bennett,
of
Sing
America.
Cho Yalan. Hu Tao,
I'll
Bennett,
build
Sing
up
Cho Yalan. It's
just
good.
a life here.
It's a good team. I like it a lot. If you happen to need Bennett for the other side, you can trade it out for a shielder, but you can also use it. It works really good. You can also trade either Sing Cho Yalan for Kaz or Sucrose if you want to learn the double swirls, but it's good as is as well. Ever since I 36 star the Abyss, I feel like I have nothing else to pursue. A lot of people feel that way.
Alright, let's keep up with him.
The age-old path of wanting a character is dragging me down. Yeah. Just hyper focus on your favorites. Get excited about your favorites that you're looking forward to. Get excited about the story. All the Archons have had different weapons so far. 2 are polearm. Gross. I just want to look at my Homa again. You'd love to see it. So I think I'm going to skip the next weapon banner. Just get Risley. And then the next banner is Farina. I'm going to skip her weapon banner for sure. I'm skipping the next weapon banner for sure. Yeah, I'll be skipping a lot of weapons. We're good for weapons for a while, I think. I want Homa, but the weapon banners are so bad. Bro, I went all the way to hard pity twice. 3 times, sorry.
One of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
What a huge jump for your account recently. 4 new 5-star weapons to use. Yeah, I've had I actually really feel the difference. I think 5-star rep weapons, like, they're not required, but they make things easier. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, then
I do, yeah, Dendro is very free-to-play friendly. Is R1's Dragon's Bane the best 4-star for Utao if you're in double Hydro? I don't know about R1. Like, are you counting Battle Pass weapons? Battle of the Fjords should be better.
Please remember that in the Fortress of Meripede, it's
This is the best weapon banner so far, but I don't have any primos for it. Yeah, yeah, it's rough.
Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim 1 welfare meal each day.
1 meal a day?
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
That's right. Criminals are essential to Fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
Yeah, I can see that spread is really good. Dragon's Bane is really good. Just refine it when you can. Yeah, it is really good, even at R1.
That's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you reward coupons just to get a cup of water here.
Tempted to try the weapon banner. I'm still lacking a weapon for Wander and Hu Tao. It's pretty good for them if you have the primos. It's just like using primos for that instead of saving for the Archon is kind of rough. Unless, like, weapons are good once you've got the teams you need for your favorite characters, then you can try weapons. Homa Elegy and Homa Aqua was peak, so should have gotten it earlier if possible. Yeah, it was not possible for me back then. But it's a good thing I didn't get Homa Aqua because I got Aqua from First Great Magic. Although, if I had gotten Aqua then I wouldn't have had to go for First Great Magic, so. But I still needed a 5-star Catalyst, so.
Nobody starves to death here.
Like, yeah, I needed a 5-star Catalyst really badly, so. It's nice to have, even if it's not
credit coupons are the only currency,
the best on every single person.
In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade.
Is pulling weapons only for the end game? I would say so.
But trade is
you want to have all your characters first, I think.
So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me.
Why MiHoYo can't be as generous as Honkai Star Rail? I don't know, man. Or Honkai Impact. Honkai Impact is so rough, I think. I play Honkai Impact just a tiny bit. It seems so rough to get anything.
Everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the fortress of
5-star Catalyst feels so mid when compared to R5 Widsith. Kind of, but you remember that Widsith buff is only up like a quarter of the time, realistically. And it's got like... It might be a really bad buff. So unless you kill things in one rotation, then Widsith is kind of overrated. What else would you want? Sword and Claymore. So I have R5 Serpent Spine, which is pretty much a 5-star Claymore. And I have Wolf's Gravestone. So I would like a better Claymore, but it's not so bad. Not as bad as my Catalyst situation. And then for Sword, I have Jade Cutter and Haran. I would like the Mist Splitter for Ayaka. But I think I'll have once I get Mist Splitter, I think I'll be done for Swords.
Your Grace's reasoning is
Meta feels like changing at every release in Honkai Impact. Yeah, exactly. They're using Genshin revenue for developing Star Rail. Yeah, Star Rail is making a lot of money too, though.
Hard work is rewarded here.
And they're still using Genshin revenue for Genshin, but definitely they're using it for everything. Is it dumb to see 2 Farina over pulling Neuvillette? I've been saving for months and it feels bad not to pull. I don't think that's dumb if you love Neuvillette. If you love Farina, go for it. Who knows? Maybe she'll be more of an on-fielder at C2. Who knows? I don't know. The cooldown on Widsith is also brutal, but you can go without the buff rotation. Yeah, but that makes it worse, right? So that brings the other catalysts closer in comparison or higher.
We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Oh, you were agreeing with me, Hollow Shadow. Yeah. Yeah, the cooldown is absolutely brutal. Cooldown is brutal. The RNG is brutal for testing. I hate it so much. I wish I never built the Widsith. It's absolutely disgusting. Widsith disgusts me. Can we talk about more than that? There is a web event with a Hilly Trail treasure trove. I hate the Hilly Trail thing. I don't understand it at all. I hate it a lot. And I don't do any of their web events anymore.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring.
Ooh, that's cool.
Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what...
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise.
Oh, no. Paimon was just...
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
How Farina's stack works. I don't know.
Hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start...
I'm not allowed to discuss dreams. But Widsith is really good for someone like Wanderer because zip time is only like 10 seconds and then you do the rotation again. His rotations aren't 30 seconds, so you're only going to get the buff every other rotation, and the attack is okay. The elemental mastery is useless, and the damage bonus is very good. So 1/3 of the time you get a great buff, and 2/3 of the time, 1/3 of the time you get a mediocre buff, and 1/3 of the time you get a useless buff, and you only get that buff every other rotation. So like, it's good if you can it's good if you reset for the right buff and then you kill your enemies in one rotation, but that's so cringe. So I hate it so much.
Take it easy.
You're supposed to go up there. Have you watched Attack on Titan? I have not. New place of judgment. That's why I didn't recognize the new 4-star HP weapons. Makes sense. Did you get what I wanted? Yes, for a price. So I'm trying to get up there. How do I get up there?
Take it easy.
Wait. This looks so much like a BioShock thing. What?
A chest full of valuables and a
Credit coupons. Fun. Visa Impact, yep. yeah, I won the 50-50 for Neuvillette, which is good, and then I went to hard pity getting Staff of Homa. At least I did get a copy of, like, it's bittersweet because I did need a 5-star catalyst. The Neuvillette weapon is good for Wanderer. It's not the worst thing in the entire world. It should be decent for Risley, I think. It's hard to say. So it's like, it's bittersweet. And it actually, it's really nice to have another stat stick, even for Yai, that doesn't rely on getting the right buff with Widsith, because Widsith is so cringe. So it's really nice to have just like a good stat stick catalyst. Not good at saving Primos. I'm at 53 pity on Neuvillette's banner, and I want N0 on Hutao, and I need her so bad. Oof. Wait, pity carries over to both, so you have the same pity on both banners. Finally, I can play Genshin. The update is done. Good luck to me pulling for Hutao. Good luck.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait. What time?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep an eye on it.
My apologies, Your Grace.
Jeez, that guy's so nervous he almost
True.
forgot to breathe.
Yeah, Lampro, yeah, cause pity is shared between the two banners.
Sorry, forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
That is rough that you lost some 5 stars. I'm sorry that you thought that, but yes, it is shared, and hopefully with this information you can, your luck will be redeemed.
Is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income.
Fair enough.
For what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory.
The production value of this area is unbelievable. It is so good, and like the lore and the history is clearly really well put together. Lost your 50-50 a day. Ouch. Risley is a good DPS. What are your thoughts on that? You can check out my my Risley pre-release.
There's no need for me to get into specifics.
It's hard to say right now. I think he'll be decent.
You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
Would have taken 10 hours a day. Yeah.
Let's move on.
I think his best team will be
over this way.
Farina's. Well, I think that Neuvillette is the Nilou, and Risley is the Sino. But I do think Sino. It seems like Sino might get a buff with Farina, which is cool. Thoughts about Farina being better in your land? She might be. We don't know for sure yet.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll
Ended up getting Hutao
tomorrow.
and C6 in your Xingqiu. Congrats. Oh, it's Seguini.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Is she gonna be another healer? She's kind of cute.
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Siegeween.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a healer, eh, with that purse.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Siegeween here is the fortress of
Siegeween.
Merapede's head nurse.
Siegeween.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure.
Is Yanfei worth building as she is my only main power DPS? She's worth building if you want to build her. You don't need an on-field
Your
power
presence
DPS.
will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so...
Well, this is our first...
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
Cute. Any copium on day being good one day? If it seems like she actually might get a sizable buff from Farina. That's been my prediction, and I sticking to it. Neuvy versus Ayato. Neuvy seems a lot better to me. I talk about it in tomorrow's video. I compare them. Sneaking suspicion they made Dea so bad because she'd get too much buff from Farina. I think so too.
Does it meet your expectations?
I like Neuvillette in Trials, but got kind of boring. I can see that. I think the fun part about him is like lining up the different enemies in your range so you can hit them all at once.
Wow, it looks delicious! Neuvillette made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meripede wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that? Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
Ah.
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
I see.
Oh, you mean the meals are random? Yes.
Getting special treatment. Is he as boring as Ayato? I find him more exciting than Ayato. Try his trial. I think that I could see people getting bored by him. Suggest me a weapon other than Staff of Homa. I mean, did you watch my guide? It has the weapon. It has the weapon ranking in there. Ballad of the Fords. Yeah, the Battle Pass. Dragon's Bane.
Excuse me, did I hear you
Most 5-star weapons.
I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
I think both Farina and Neuvillette are very powerful. So definitely going for the one that's more fun is the best call.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too...
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can...
But isn't the Fortress of Meripede independent from Fontaine's court?
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
Fair enough.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits.
Take it easy.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now.
Should I pull for Neuvillette? I also want Farina. I'm saving Primos. He's good, but if you want Farina, I would save for Farina. You can always get him on the rerun.
Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette.
It does.
We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or yeah, Paimon thinks so too. Maybe something like, hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try it. Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to and besides, the Duke said that he was willing to, so we at least need to try. But you mean... Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans when we ran into him.
Yeah, we're gonna be getting a bunch of wishes for the anniversary for sure. I think we'd get 20 pulls.
Fortunately, based on his attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Linny as just another inmate. We worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam, he's in prison anyway. Oh, right. Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth.
That makes sense.
For the knave, so they could be here to investigate too. Huh?
Ooh.
It looks like a magician's prop. It was nice to bump into you again. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting. If you say so. Hey, you're finally awake. Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then... Hey, come on! It's just...
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then...
Sorry!
He's working for the Fatui. Yeah, the House of the Hearth, where Linny is at is run by the Knave, and they're all part of the Fatui. Yeah. So is the production zone down? Is the production zone up or down? Down. I want Hu Tao. Good luck, Rosa. Are you stuck in this prison or can you get out? I think we can teleport out. Lore-wise, we're stuck in the prison. Just want to look at my Staff of Homa again. Yeah. It's so beautiful. I really want to test it out. I really want to test it. What is the best and most fun Neuvillette team in my opinion? Probably either the... Actually, I really liked Raiden. I really liked Raiden, Baiju, Kazuha. That was my favorite. That was my favorite. Is Superbloom better than Hyperbloom? Not for Neuvillette.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Yep, we just arrived yesterday and...
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Oh. Anger Man. Do you think Staff of Homa is good at level 20? No.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Merope doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of...
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch
All
carefully.
right.
And make sure you step on the pedal.
Hu Tao scales off HP? Yeah, but weapon level scales with, like, the crit damage, and she scales off of attack, too.
Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
She converts HP into attack, so she still uses the attack. Okay, for the modeling process, you place the unprocessed parts, then interact with the machine. When parts get stuck, attack. When the parts base glows, jump to complete the modeling process. When you finish, you must retrieve it.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer.
That's kind of fun. Not bad.
Huh. This one is tolerable. Though since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway.
Don't gonna pull the Staff of Homa. Hu Tao is good alone.
All right, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons.
You didn't do anything.
Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head
How long is the Fontaine Conquest Part 2? I don't know.
need to meet Lenny first, right? He probably... Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else.
Oh.
Where could he be? Did he decide to slack off and sleep the day away?
Hey, over here.
Oh, you skipped.
Oh, you scare so
You little.
Sorry.
But you're the one talking loudly.
Oh, Lynette, you're here too. You two really
I love
are
Lynette.
Inseparable. That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's
I
not
like
just
her
Lynette.
voice.
Fremine is also here.
Ooh.
Do you still remember him?
Nope.
Oh,
Who dat?
you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? I remember seeing him in the Court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to...
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract...
And then...
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallet suddenly disappeared.
I see.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Hmm.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
What are you two really doing here?
Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolute. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Heart, we were instructed by the father of our house, the knave, to come here and...
Told you so!
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret.
It looks so sick.
Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it.
Interesting.
The House of the Hearth has been investigating
What's
this
the secret?
for a very long time, trying to uncover its mysteries.
If I don't have a Hydro Hyper Carry, did I go for Neuvillette or wait for Frina? I would probably wait for Frina, but you don't. But she's not a Hyper Carry either. You don't need a Hydro Hyper Carry. You don't need a. It's not like Genshin isn't like Star Rail where you want a character like a main, like a DPS of each element or something like that. Doesn't really matter as long as you have good off-field characters.
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's Gnosis.
Oh, interesting.
Huh? How did she manage?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's Gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related to that secret.
So it's all about the Gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Neuvillette send you here?
Bingo! The knave has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know...
Kind of sucks that some mobs in Fontaine are just immune to Hydro. Maybe makes sense.
Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just... Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might...
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Child 2, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able...
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation?
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate. As you know,
That's fair.
The House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis.
What?
See, I told you.
Why am I refusing?
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't.
Lenny seems to be thinking.
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to.
I guess I wouldn't trust Lenny too much either.
Ever since last week, or I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Aww. How can you?
Just tell them everything, why don't you?
How can you resist those eyes?
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact
Forbidden
that the
Zone.
fortress of most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk. But after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of. You should be aware
interesting.
of that while you're
A forbidden zone?
Good.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coop.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear. Paimon's starving after.
Want C6 Lynette so bad? Same. I have to go up. Elon got so much personality, it's unreal. True.
Kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that snack.
The meals are a gotcha. Unbelievable.
We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end,
This guy is a good
you won't
voice
even know
actor
how you
too.
ended up on that road in the first place. I like your attitude. I can let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to
Pulled
just
the new
follow
HP sword,
rules
woohoo,
and
congrats.
Not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right? But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Hidden rules?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you
Interesting.
break one,
Really? Oh, now you're really.
of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Uh-oh.
You mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with that?
Hutao's trial makes you not want to pull for her. She's kind of hard to play.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death.
Paimon understands, but we don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point?
Interesting.
I'm usually around the rag and bone shop.
She's not paired with Liner Sing Chu. Ah, interesting. No less trial makes him feel like a god. He kind of feels like, well, if you've built well and he has his weapon, he kind of feels really good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it might be a good place to start in our investigation. Hidden, but like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. There's nothing we can do about it now. We were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably...
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
1 second.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story? Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Okay. Neuvillette C1, Hutao C1. Wow, congrats.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Take it easy.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, but it seems like most of the other inmates Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here.
I like the lighting behind you. Looks nice. I like it too. Thank you. I'm tired too. After this first round, probably call it for today. After the first wave ends. Oh, okay. Something exciting happening. We have Child's Vision, so Child would like that.
Are you awake, traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Is that even possible? Oh, Child's Vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay, what's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prison. What's the plan for today?
I can choose.
Huh? You want to spend our coupons on slacking off already? Let's go. It's time to start.
Okay, I can't choose. Do you think Risley is worth it? Define worth it.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember to give me the widget once you've finished processing it.
You can watch my pre-release video if you want. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, he's an on-field crowd DPS. I like this. Oh.
All right, finished. I'm on speed.
Yeah, Raya would be fun, but Farina is next. That's the thing, right?
Hey there, fellow shiftmates. I
saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before.
That's right. The name's Rowan.
This guy seems so
These past
friendly.
few days, I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Wow.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me.
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh?
Wait, there's even a rule about that?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do, if you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
What?
Like what? Oh, don't skip.
If I knew that, then I wouldn't.
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself.
Interesting.
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? Alright. If you Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess Paimon shit, what would you like to do this afternoon?
I can't believe they have gacha meals. That's so crazy.
But Paimon really hopes the foreman will be in a better mood.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted.
How did your Homa pulls? How did your Homa pulls go?
Good,
Well,
here you go.
my Neuvillette pulls went well. I won the 50-50. My Homa pulls, I went to hard pity, or I went to soft pity for Neuvillette's weapon. Then I went to hard pity for Skyward Atlas. And then I went to hard pity for Homa. So I would say not well. Yeah, Skyward Atlas, like, it's pretty good on Yaimiko. I don't know if it's better than Neuvillette's weapon. After I got Neuvillette's weapon, it's like a bit more, quite a bit more cope. Looking forward to your Homa test video. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll probably make it like a video, a 5-star video, like a 5-star weapon video overall, I think.
Looks like we won't get a chance to sleep.
I wonder if a video just testing Homa would do well. I don't think so.
Maybe. What do you have planned? Well, Paimon really hopes the form.
Didn't we already do this? Am I doing Sub-Zerus Festival again?
Look who decided to show up.
We just
Get
did
your
this.
butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need...
Sure.
All right.
Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up.
I'm glad I don't have to play through it and we're just watching it.
Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that?
Oh.
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore.
Is this the first act still? I think so.
Yet.
I don't think I missed the first act ending.
Oh, Paimon's exhausted. It's... Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working... Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going... But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria.
There's nobody here.
Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to just guessing all day.
Oh, wait, was that someone?
Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky... Wait, what? What in the world is this? What is this stuff? Meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What do you think is going on?
Seahorse meat.
Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean. Just... Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry
Little
up and
sus.
chow down.
How could this be fun? Hey, don't leave! What should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of... Yeah, looks like we have no other choice.
Strange meat. Sure is strange. Very purple.
What would you like to do this afternoon? Okay, let's see if we...
Strange meat. What do you think, Bran? High corruption. How's it going? Good music as usual. Woo.
I'm not very good at remembering.
Well, shh. Save the...
Ah.
Oh,
I should get some work and have a great one. Yeah, nice crazy pull. Take care.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I...
Wait.
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reef. What? Please, don't say anything.
Okay. Doesn't seem super relevant, but okay. What was my... I'm curious to what my pity was. So okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 35, 8, 9, 10 is 50, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 64, 67. So hard pity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 12, 63, 64. Hard pity again. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and again. So hard pity 3 times. Just the same as every other weapon banner I've ever done. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13. So 60, so around hard pity. So yeah. This one was absolutely brutal. But we do have at least, like, I guess it's kind of nice that we have this for Nilou, like, and we have R4. So maybe I can get away without getting the key for her. Like, that's kind of nice, I guess. Get the R5? Not a chance. Is it R4 or did I mislook at it? Okay, it is R4, yeah. R2. R4, 70. Like, it's only 10 elemental mastery. Like, I'm not going to R5 it. Maybe keep 1 for Kuki. No, it's not for Kuki. Kuki wants elemental mastery. It'd be for Layla, if anything. And and I can always just put it on Layla. Like, it's not a big deal. Although 165, yeah, I think Kuki still would want elemental mastery. Like 70 elemental mastery versus 165 is a pretty big difference. And she gets some energy. Like, it's not so bad. It looks kind of okay. I don't love how it looks, but her HP should be pretty high nowadays. HP. Like, this should be a reasonable upgrade with double hydro. Oh, but I have to level it up. Obviously. Looks like the Attack on Titan Star. That's what everyone's saying. Oh, her HP is going to go high once I level this up. That's exciting. That's actually kind of a win. Nice upgrade for Nilou. Okay. And the color scheme is actually not that bad. Like, even though the aesthetic is kind of weird, it's kind of got a funky look to it, and the color scheme looks good on her. So, at least that. At least we got 1 out of 2. I want one so bad, but I need to save for Frina. Yeah, save. It's not worth it. Like, think about it. I got into hard pity 3 times. They didn't even get R5. That's crazy, Bones. That's crazy. If you think about it. Like...
Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you... Hello, traveler. Paimon. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone hard at work. Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and adorable. I like to watch your expressions while you work. Are you talking about pets or people? Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we
She doesn't look
very
like
differently
the
from
traditional
humans.
Melazine.
It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted. Wait, Melazines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse. Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body, make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work, and don't push yourself too hard. We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
Wait, you got it? Got what? You get everything in this game if you pay hard enough. That's just the truth. Sounds like a healer? She sure does. I'd be shocked if she wasn't a healer, especially since healing seems to have good synergy with Fontaine in general.
I won't trip on the same step twice. Just like His Grace said, paying attention to every little detail.
Homa? Yeah. I paid for Homa. I paid for Homa. I went homeless. It's for science. It's for you guys. I did it for you. Say thank you.
Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
Oh, I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major. I think I just pulled.
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as
Shh. I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the...
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Siege Wing gets off to.
Huh. That's actually really strange. Siege Wing's always super dedicated.
Interesting.
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
It's very interesting.
Hey, look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook. That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. He must have dropped this. The Melazine perceive the world very differently from humans. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different. Whoa, this all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework. And as for the notebook...
Aha.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn reward coupons all the time, but it's...
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work off. Have you also been investigating the...
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still
I love her
obsessed with
honesty.
anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But
Wish I could
him,
switch from
it won't
Lumine
be
to
long
Aether.
before we get more leads.
I chose Aether.
Before I forget, this is for you.
Her voice is like
Coupons? Why are you giving
mesmerizing, kind of.
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure
I chose Aether because there were so many women in the game, and I was like, not too many men. I'll choose a guy. I don't know why that was a problem for me, but that's why. And now I'm happy I did for lore reasons. Have to thank you. Your videos have helped me during a lot since I found your channel a week ago. I'm so glad. I am so glad.
Oh, you want to stop Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow. So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What? Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Well, we'll keep...
Alright, feel it really Sub-Zerus festival vibes with the sleeping and waking up and...
Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today. What do you have... After working here but doing the same thing all the time can... Yeah, it's good.
Hey Anderson, how's it going? They play that chest opening sound effect and it always makes me...
Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon? Sure. If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the Pancration Ring.
Yeah, I know Farina Kit video was nearly 1-to-1. I did a good job predicting. That was complete prediction. Like actually, like just guesses. The only reason I didn't absolutely nail it was because I just didn't believe that she could be both a healer and an HP drain. And I pretty much said it. Like, I'm pretty proud of myself.
Take it easy.
Maybe I should change the title to like bait people into clicking on it so they can see how accurate I was. Oops. It's actually a good idea. I think I'll do that.
Oh, you must be the traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitor, even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off
It
your
looks
strength,
like
and
he
you
has a
can
lemon
win
on his
some
head.
credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
And if we lose the game...
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor
see.
in a place like the... Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, then
All right.
you'll win credit coupons.
Love the vids, bro. Found your channel a couple days ago. Welcome. Glad to have you. Will the fight between Arlecchino and Traveler happen in this quest? I have no idea.
The second you mess up the order, you lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, thanks for your patronage, mate.
Did you succeed in getting Homa? I succeeded in paying for Homa, yep.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Whoop. Oh my god.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I guess
Will this update be the end of the Fontaine Archon quest? I think next one will be the last one.
Nobody who values
Next
their
update.
life would be willing to get in the ring
4.3
with you.
or 4.2.
However, you two haven't tried betting on the out. Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for which.
But we don't know anything about.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters.
Sports betting. I don't know about that.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that? And
Good question.
what do you mean by...
How would I know? But I've heard a story. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill, and however, in the final match, the organizers told him, and after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died. In his eyes, supporting both boxers in a match would dishonor the competition.
So you mean it's like a curse?
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his
Interesting.
I don't even know
Ever
anything
since
about
I
his
saw the
past.
meme of Child being Ed Sheeran. Yeah, it's pretty funny. He does look a lot like Ed Sheeran.
You're not serious. Look, here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000
Ooh.
credit coupons.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot. That's my entire stash. Days of work.
Since we had a productive day. Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. What do you have planned for us? After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time. Yeah, it's... What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks... what would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find some leads there.
All right.
Are you two here to buy tickets?
Who are the boxers in the next room?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus...
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those?
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick... Huh? For both fighters? I could tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly. You see,
Lost your 50-50 and got Tighnari. How bad is it? Tighnari's great. Enjoy. No worries. He's gonna be great for your game, for your playthrough. He's one of the. He's probably between him and Kaching are the best standard characters. So save your guarantee for someone you really want. Probably the Archon is the best choice. You know what? Oh, you know what I just thought of? If the Archon can apply Hydra without requiring a normal attack, then you could actually use Tighnari in a Hyperbloom team, in addition to a Quicken team. That's kind of sick. Yeah, Tighnari is a win. Congrats. Why hasn't Child faced any punishment for nearly destroying Leeway? I mean, I think he's wanted, isn't he? It's just that, like, he's protected by the Fatui. They're so powerful in Leeway.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon.
And also, he just isn't in Leeway.
The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself.
Did you hear the news about Freena?
You know.
Huh? A package? For us?
Maybe.
Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
Yeah, Tighnari, either Tighnari or Kaching are the best 50-50 loss. I think it could very well be Tighnari.
Tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Huh? Let Paimon take a peek too.
Would have been so happy to lose my 50-50 Tighnari, yeah. I have unlocked Beto, Bennett, Shangling, Singcho, Lynette, Fischl, Razor, Diona. Any good teams with it? That's such a stacked beginning. Wow. Congrats. Beto's good. Bennett's good. Shangling's good. Singcho's good. Lynette's good. Fischl's good. Razor's usually bad, except sometimes if you use them right. And Diona's alright as a shielder. I would do like Tighnari, Fischl, Diona, Lynette maybe, or Diona Beto. Something like that. That sounds good to me. You got lots of potential teams there, like tons. You've got you're set.
A small bottle, but the color of the liquid inside looks so.
Is Risley's guide ready yet? Nope. I don't get access to the server until like the day before he comes out.
All right, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon. Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on.
Oh, they're 10 pull and got the new book. Anyone else I can use it on? I mean, it's...
Though it feels nice to slack off a little, less work means less coupons.
It's pretty good as like a stat stick for most characters. For most Catalyst DPS characters. Seems decent on Wanderer, but it seems like a decent stat stick for most DPS Catalyst characters. Yanfei. It might be Yanfei's best in slot.
If there's no way to send it all out, maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
seen you before, and you don't look like.
I'm not. Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Then what are you?
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could.
Oh, a promoter from Fontico.
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke. After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me out. However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to pick. Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that. But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid that they were completely ignorant of the value of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it.
Oh.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
Fine. I know, I should just let it go. I'm on it.
Interesting. Tarny Official Zhongli is my core team. Should I use it with MC Dendro or Beto? Is it worth using? I would go with... I don't know. You kind of, like, he really wants Yai. Like, Yai is the best final character for that team. Like, it's really, really good. I don't know who else is, like, better. Like, Dendro main character doesn't really add much, except for, like, Dendro resonance. And I don't know. The problem with Beto is it's like that team is mostly a single target team. Where am I supposed to go for that to get to that area? I'm confused. It's like this way, but it's not up above.
Take it easy.
Like that team is a single target team. Lisa? Oh yeah. I like Lisa there. That's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. I would go Lisa over Beto. Because Beto is very much an AoE character, and it's a very much single target team. Oh, it's up here. I see. I'm smart.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I think that sounds fine too, Darlin. That sounds like a good plan.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it.
Well, the next day we received a
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did you?
Paimon's not sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have... Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it.
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organized...
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from...
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fonta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the...
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fonta products.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Interesting. Would it be better to use sucrose instead?
All over the ground.
Maybe.
Registry. Maybe not. Every page has the Fonta code.
Sucrose is worth building regardless, so.
Some flyers from the company. Okay. But if someone catches... Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fonta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all. Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
You guys know what else? What other prediction I had? That's incredibly accurate. My future banner prediction. Like, go watch my future banner prediction video if you haven't. It is so close to the dreamed banners. Like, it's ridiculously close. The only thing I think I got off was I picked Ayaka instead of Ganyu for the Lantern Rite. Which, it makes way more sense to do Ganyu because she's from Leeway. So, like, I could have easily gotten that, but everything else was exactly right. It's so crazy. Like, I was so spot on. It's so absurd.
What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh,
You said that already.
what would you like to do this afternoon? After working here so long, we're really starting but doing the same thing all... Yeah. A mysterious box, a bottle of prim... Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Well... Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules. We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never... Yeah, let's get work...
I feel like... What time is it? Feel we'll call it here. And tomorrow we'll finish it. I see. So thanks everyone for being here, and have a good night. I feel like I feel like if I go on any longer, I'm gonna I'm gonna fall asleep, or not fall asleep. I'm not gonna be rested enough for tomorrow. So we'll be streaming tomorrow, probably early in the morning. Like, not early in the morning, but probably right when I wake up. So see you guys in the morning. Thanks everyone. Bye for now. Go watch my my Neuvillette video is doing really badly. So if you want to make me feel better, you can go play it in the background or something, even if you've already watched. If you don't want to watch it. Have a good night, everyone. Love y'all. Bye.